are those who are crazy enough to believe that they can. Have you ever considered that there are people who do great things in life, not necessarily because they're smarter or more gifted or more charismatic, but because they actually believe that they can? What do you believe about yourself? Do you believe that, I really can't do much and I just have a small impact and I'm just kind of here for a few people? Or do you believe you can do great things? This is why I say to you, and this isn't dismissive, I think it's a problem that so many people say, well, I want to help the youth. There's a lot of people that need your help. And it's beyond that. Sometimes we sell ourselves short because even in the professional sphere, we sell ourselves short because we believe we can only be impactful on one level. And so because we have low expectations, we get low results.
Absolutely. Word right out of my mouth.
The danger of low expectation. And what I want to encourage you to do is to reassess your vision, to reassess the bigness, if that's even a word, but the bigness of how you see yourself and what you can do. Let me tell you something about low expectations. I went to a career fair. I was at Harvard at the time, I believe. And it was I believe so, yes. I was at Harvard at the time, and they had this career fair. It was a room about this size, about the size of an auditorium. And it was all of these different law firms and investment banks that were there. The top ones in the nation. And they had tables and a few representatives, and they had a bunch of swag. Swag meaning they were giving out things. And they had, flyers and brochures. The point of the fair was that we could get a chance to see them and they could get a chance to see us. It was sort of like a meet and greet. I went full suit, shirt and tie, and I'm going around firm by firm, selling myself, handing out cards, receiving cards. And it was this young white guy who said to me, he comes in, he has his sleeves rolled up. Never forget this. Sleeves rolled up. He had khakis on, but he didn't have, he had his khakis on, but he didn't have a full suit on. And he said, "You're doing this all wrong, Darrell." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He said, "You're doing this whole thing wrong." He said, "Let me show you how it's done." And he walks over with his hands in his pocket, and I forget the name of the investment bank that he went to first, but it was one of the top investment banks in the country. Goes over to their table and he says, "Look," he says, "you see all these other banks here, all these other organizations here, these other firms here?" And the man behind the table, who's a representative of the company, says, "Yes." I'm even looking at my classmate like, where's he going with this? And he says to him, hands still in his pockets, head cocked a little bit to the side. He said, "What makes you different than them? Why would I work for you? Or why would I bring my talent to this company and not them?" And I'm sitting there thinking, wow. At first I'm thinking this is a cockiness. Because in certain circles, we're taught, you just be glad you're in the room, sit down and shut up. But I realized in that moment, he had taught me a lesson. He was right. I was doing it wrong. My expectations were too low. This goes back to the power of perspective. I looked at it as, they're doing me a favor by hiring me. He looked at it as, I'm doing you a favor by bringing my talent to your organization.